Okay, so before I get into the review video, guys, right now there is a massive heat wave that's happening around the entire country, and I believe even in parts of Europe. So I want you guys to be safe. Please, if you don't have to go outside, do not go outside because it's ridiculous out there. Take this from someone who me and heat do not get along. Okay? Uh I fainted already about 4 or 5 times due to the heat. So when I say please be careful, please be careful. It happened over a span of time over the years, but it is no joke. It's gonna be like in the 90s and possibly the hundreds and everything. So stay in a cool place, drink plenty of fluids, drink a lot of water. Okay, and again, if you don't have to be outside, don't be outside. If it's not that serious, stay indoors where the AC is booming, okay? To the point it feels like you're at Antarctica, okay? So after that little PSA, little FYI, want you guys to be safe and happy and have fun during the summer. Here we are with chapter 64 of Katekyo Hitman Reborn, and the situation is escalating. So we know from chapter 63, it ended off where Chikusa finally found Gokudera because Gokudera left class early. Mind you, he came to school late and he left early because he needs to go charge his phone. I don't think we're doing that in 2022. Remember back in the day you can extract the battery out of your cell phone, but nowadays you can't really do that unless you go to a cell phone repair shop or somewhere, Apple store or whoever can fix your phone on the corner of the street. But he went outdoors and he's walking around town, and that's when he bumped into Chikusa. And Chikusa finds out, that's Gokudera. And so he's like, what do you want? Gokudera's asking him, what do you want? And I'm here to fight the third strongest and find your boss. Low key, Gokudera did spill the beans, because when Chikusa is telling Gokudera that he's from Kyoko Middle School, Gokudera is like, what family are you affiliated with? So low-key, he kind of blew that cover without really blowing the cover, but you get what I'm going at. And before they start the fight, we have where these two guys, they're going about their day, and somehow they're interested in seeing two middle schoolers fight with each other. Chikusa automatically just snipes them out. Not with a gun, not with no knives, but with needles, okay? Needles can be used for acupuncture. It can be used for sewing. It can be used to also kill someone. And the way he uses needles is something we're not really used to seeing all the time. He combines the usage of yo-yos, okay? And the needles are inside. So when he, yo-yo it out. What's the word for like when you do? I haven't had play with a yo-yo and God knows how long. Can someone provide me with a yo-yo? I miss playing with that, okay? The yo-yos have each yo-yo, two of them, has like little tiny holes in them. So when he I guess you would say he whips them out, if that's the right terminology. I really don't know. They instantly open. So I'm guessing the trigger may be where the handle with his finger is, I'm guessing, but they never explain that. But that's just my imagination being my imagination. And that's how he launches out the needles. And it went straight to your forehead. And with that enough needles in your forehead, I think he did kill them. Because I don't think we ever see those guys or heard them go to the hospital. And that's when he starts attacking Gokudera. So now Gokudera, obviously, he's known for having dynamite and bombs on him. Not like grenades where you instantly pull the keychain and kaboom and everything, which I would say dynamites are actually safer than grenades, because you're not accidentally pulling a keychain. You're not pulling out the little key part that's holding in the detonator, okay? It's just you have to light it up. And something I wish the anime never did, because yes, Gokudera is young. He is around 14, 15 years old. Yes, he does smoke. He is a chain smoker, I believe. Yes, he smokes nicotine, right? And his cigarettes are actually vital to a lot of his techniques and attacks, okay? So he uses that as a way to light up the dynamite, hence why bombing Hayato or bombing Gokudera. So he's using that. He's saying double bomb, throwing them at Chikusa. Chikusa is actually deflecting the bombs by, I think, with the needles, cutting off the tip of the dynamite and everything and pushing them out the way. And so Gokudera, while he's trying to fight Chikusa, we have where Reborn was on the phone. It was a little scene where Reborn was talking to Dino, and they're trying to find out the people that are attacking Namimori students. Because remember, at the end of the day, plenty of them went to the hospital. Most notable was Kusakabe, the vice president of the disciplinary committee. He's in the hospital. Ryohei's in the hospital. Machida is in the hospital, and plenty more. And of course, even though he's not in the hospital as well, Hibari went personally to go find Mukuro at his hideout. And of course, remember, with the Kyoko students knocking out T as a form of a countdown, okay, to get close to Suna. So while that's happening, they also come to find out that all three of those people, Mukuro, Ken, and Chikusa, all came out of prison. They all came out of prison, bro. How dangerous in the mafia do you have to be to get out of prison? We're not talking the Pentagon. We're not talking about federal state prison or whatever type of prisons they have in Japan. This must be the mafia prison. So these three broke out of prison, came all the way to Namimori to start chaos. Okay? They broke out. Prison break. And somehow they were able to enroll in middle school and possibly not go to school during the day, chill at their hangout, and then devise this plan in order to get to Suna by beating up a bunch of Namimori students, okay? If that's not some type crazy mafia type stuff, no wonder they were in prison for a reason. There has to be a reason why they were in prison. I know. If you're new, you probably don't know, but they were in prison for a reason. So it goes back to, and then, you know, poor Suna is trying to find Gokudera, because remember, he did go back to the school to find Gokudera, find that he left the school. So he's going around the place. People are actually noticing, due to their uniform, that, you know, oh, Namimori students, we shouldn't be close to them, because they're hearing about the whole, it seems like the whole town is hearing about what's happening at Namimori. It's escalating that big. Still, it goes back to what I said in the last video. Why don't they shut down the school and do a massive investigation instead of having ongoing school where another student can be a potential victim? Keep them at home. But I'm not the principal of the school. I'm not. So going back to the fight, Chikusa and Gokudera are fighting with each other, and every time Gokudera is throwing out his dynamites, they keep getting destroyed by Chikusa. So the only type of dynamites he have left is these little bombs. So he uses a few of them to propel himself to the side, even though they would hurt him, okay? And then try to get a sneak attack on Chikusa. Of course, he does miss because he tried to punch him. He misses, but actually it was to trick Chikusa. Then he threw the mini bombs. So depending, like what I'm going to show, because they look up close, coming to Chikusa looking like they look like the bigger bombs, he got tricked into that. So the closer they got, the more smaller they became. From afar away, they probably looked big, but the minute they got too close to his face, he realized, oh shoot, these are not the regular type of bombs that he would Gokudera was originally throwing. So it got all in his face. All of those mini bombs. One probably wasn't bad enough, but several of those little bombs, those little dynamites going off simultaneously in your face, that is massive damage, okay? And you're thinking, yeah, my boy Gokudera, he handled his business. He defeated Chikusa and he can relax. Like, this dude wanted all the smoke, no pun intended, okay? And yeah, I handle my business, now I'm gonna go charge my phone. So while Suna's running around and he does find Gokudera, and he's asking, yo, Gokudera, and I don't think they had this in the anime, but please do correct me. My man is chilling on the side, smoking a cigarette, like he's at the beach. And he's like, oh, damn, what you doing coming here? How you doing? I'm just here trying to charge my phone. Or this guy tried to just jump me, but I handle my business, nothing to worry about. And then Suna's just like, what the hell is going on? This day just keeps getting crazier and crazier. And while they're talking, they hear Chikusa getting up. He's starting to speak. And it's like, I needed that time to recover. Mind you, when this guy gets up, he is bloodied from head to toe. And you're wondering, this dude had several bombs explode in his face, and he's still getting up. If this guy is not determined to go and kill Gokudera, okay, and then get Suna, I don't know what is, like, how important is this mission to the point where you're like this close to dying, and he said, nah, I can't finish off this mission until I get that dude with the brown hair, brown spiky hair. And just before anything else can happen, he takes out his yo-yos and then he launches another needle attack, and it was about to hit Suna. And as you can clearly see in my thumbnail, even though I use the anime version, Gokudera blocks the attack. All of it launching on his chest, all of those knees. Bro, this is not even acupuncture where they do it to relieve stress in your nerves. This is all with the heart, possibly the lungs, all of that in his chest, okay? And then Suna's just like, and it just ends off right there. So before Chikusa can probably collapse due to, you know, serious injuries or possibly die, he says, no, I'm not going out until I finish my mission. And he kind of did. He took out the third strongest student in the school. So that literally only leaves the second strongest. And I know manga readers and those who had watched the anime a long time or went back to rewatch the anime, you know who the second strongest student of Namimori Middle School is. We know. If you're new, I'm not going to tell you as of yet, but probably some of you have a guess, but I'm not going to explain that until it comes to that chapter. But yeah, that's who's left, because they took out the first, which is Hibari, and they took out the third, which is Gokudera. Fourth and fifth is Kusakabe and Ryohei. So that only leaves the second strongest in the school. So we'll see what happens in the next chapter, because Chikusa is still standing and Suna doesn't have anyone to protect him. Mind you, Suna can't fight at this point in the story. He doesn't know how to fight. So we'll see in the next chapter what happens. Is he going to get some help? Is someone going to save him? Is he going to get captured and brought to Mukuro, who knows what he's going to do to Suna? We don't know. But until then, guys, do tell me how you felt about Katekyo Hitman Reborn chapter 64. If this is your first time reading the chapter, do tell me your thoughts on it. If you have gone to reread this chapter or go rewatch the episode that this chapter is adapted from, please do tell me your thoughts down below in the comment section. The links are in the description box, so you guys can go check that out. And I'm Kimi-chan of Anime Legends, and I will see you guys later. Bye! With